Hello, we are fanclever.com. In this video, we're going to show you the feature product of Lasko 18-20-18-inch Elegance and Performance Adjustable Pedestal Fan. In the sweltering and muggy climate of India, having a roof fan, particularly during the summers, just doesn't do the trick. The sultriness arrives at its pinnacle and will, in general, drive the life out of the living. Owning a cooling unit or a cooler may be a smart thought. Be that as it may, with AC comes to a massive electric bill, and colder isn't the best answer for people with joint inflammation or ailment. On the off chance that you need to embrace a financially savvy approach to remain calm and loose, purchasing a platform fan is the best approach. You can bear it and set it toward any path. You can likewise put it on the swaying mode, on the off chance that there are various heads in the room. In vicinity to each other, the parts of the bargains make a moving, attractive field, the shafts of which change among positive and negative as the power keeps on streaming. Sitting in the focal point of this fascinating field, the rotor is compelled to turn, turning both the fan cutting edge and making the fan sway on its stand. Multi-speed platform fans are somewhat more perplexing, utilizing a voltage controller associated with a single-stage AC synchronous engine. As a result of its intricacy, the fan head is bulkier, and the CV joint associating the fan head shaft to the worm gear axle is put outside the engine, however still inside the fan's plastic packaging. For this situation, the rotor is undoubtedly not a solitary bit of metal. However, a tube-shaped copper pen called a squirrel confine which sits just inside the stator, which is of a similar squirrel confine structure. The voltage controller controls how much power arrives at the stator and rotor. The more power, the quicker the speed. Additionally, instead of parting the accessible current uniformly, marginally less energy is sent to the rotor by methods for a littler check wire. This distinction in electrical potential among the rotor and stator creates an attractive field, making the rotor turn and power the fan. Multi-speed platform fans are somewhat more perplexing, utilizing a voltage controller associated with a single-stage AC synchronous engine. As a result of its intricacy, the fan head is bulkier, and the CV joint associating the fan head shaft to the worm gear axle is put outside the engine, however still inside the fan's plastic packaging. For this situation, the rotor is undoubtedly not a solitary bit of metal. However, a tube-shaped copper pen called a squirrel confine which sits just inside the stator, which is of a similar squirrel confine structure. Simple to move, platform fans are incredibly versatile and lightweight. Thus, in contrast to roof fans, they can be moved forward and backward, which implies that you can keep them any place you like and rotate by virtually connecting the switch to the attachment. For example, in the event that you are hanging out in your gallery or patio and might want to have a smooth breeze, you can without much of a stretch to your standing fan in your porch, plug it in, and let it chill you off. Current platform fans. Most recent platform fans are currently accompanying remote control includes that empowers you to control the speed with the assistance of a remote while sitting in one place. They are presently accessible with a choice of expandable tallness that can be balanced as needs be contingent upon your necessities. This versatile stand fan additionally includes a programmable, auto-off clock that can be set for as long as 7 hours and a movable indoor regulator that turns the fan on or off dependent on room temperature. A helpful remote control the fan's different capacities and has an advantageous stockpiling territory on the fan. Furnished with blue plug security intertwine innovation, making this fan a protected and a vitality effective alternative. Remote platform fans are the best wagered for those searching for some rest from the extreme climate conditions in hot places without wearing out the pocket. Remote platform fans remain on stature changing stick that can be put any location in the area as per the advert you require the breeze to be gusted at. Adding to the cutting edge highlights, platform fans presently accompany battery-worked remote gadgets to assist you with changing the heading, rapidity, and method of the air. It is no big surprise that the principal major significant factor of a fan is its evaluating. A large portion of the platform fans is spending amicable commonly. Yet at the same time, there are a couple of fans who are humongous charged, which give no genuine incentive in all actuality. You need to comprehend that greater and more adornments that accompany the fan, the more costly the fan will be. Your financial limit ought to be subject to your inclinations, needs and solace. Lasko is pleased to be an American-made organization, built up in a similar city where the independence statement was agreed upon. In the soul of America, we have confidence in difficult work, development, and maintaining a standard of greatness. Remaining in your lounge or room, having quite recently cleaned the cutting edges, you don't have a generation line. There is regularly just you and a wire confine. These can be a genuine undeniable irritation to get back together once more. Simply know about that when you are making your buy.